Well, hi there. Long time no see. I'm going to start this video off by saying a couple of things. I intended for this video to be not super entertaining, but just document the process of this whole trip that I went on. And people have asked me in the past what was my favorite thing about it. My favorite thing about this trip was coming home and seeing my dad. For those of you that don't know, my dad got his leg amputated a year or so ago. And we used to ride all the time together, and that felt in that moment, well, not even in that moment, but, you know, moving forward, it felt like maybe the days of us riding were gone. He sold his bike years before this, and I sold my bike, but then recently, you know, bought another one. And I wanted to take this trip, and I FaceTimed my dad probably at least twice a day. I talked to my dad more on this trip than I've ever talked to him, you know, probably ever. And I felt like I took him along with me. And when I got home, I went immediately to my dad's, and he shook my hand. Well, I went to shake my hand and tell me that he was proud of me. And I hugged him instead of shaking his hand. And Dad, I'm sorry, but he cried. Sucker. But it was... I felt like it was such a huge accomplishment for me, and I felt like, not that my dad didn't respect me, but it immediately gave it gave me another level of respect in the eyes of my father, which means a ton to me. It was everything I thought it would be. It was great. You can see progressively through this video how tired and beat down I am just from riding, you know, pretty hard for so long. You can constantly see me scrubbing my eyes just from the wind, like I wanted to dig them out from just eating it the whole time. But it was just what a journey. I don't know. Here you go. I bought my first Harley when I was 19 years old. Ever since that year, I've dreamt, ever since then, that I would take my bike out west. That bike, another bike, whatever. Today's the day. I've got this thing somewhat packed up at the moment. My backpack's going to go here, get all strapped down. I've got my tent, sleeping bag. I'm going to rough it. Everything was all good until like an hour ago, and now reality is beginning to sit in, and I'm quite nervous, to be honest. So I put my fears aside, I left, I made a 4-hour drive, the bike's still together, and I came to see my friend. Hi buddy, long time no see. Okay, night one was a success. Sorry, I just woke up. Greg, Catherine, thank you for allowing me to stay with you. I did make a quick drive over here to this Harley dealership, because I didn't even leave the house, and I broke it. One of those bad boys snapped down and ka-plink. So hopefully they got him here. I'm somewhere in Illinois, and I'm headed to Iowa. Workman Harley, holla. Nice. Back in business. Okay, I am finally at a stopping point for the day. I've been riding since 8:30, and it is 5 o'clock. I am very tired, but I found this super sweet hotel. It's called the Blackhawk. Somewhere in Iowa. And I'll give you a little tour here. This is the front. Cool thing about this hotel is it is the second oldest operating hotel in the country. And they give you these as your room key. Also, your number is encoded in this. 3, every other digit is the room number, so mine is 314. Nice little bed. Giant ceilings. And the bathroom is enormous. All right, leaving my hotel today. I got about a 5-hour ride west. Shouldn't be too bad. I got great sleep last night. Nice shower. Oh, I feel like $1,000,000. The bike is loaded up, and it is time to hit the road. All right, after a 5-hour ride, I have finally made it to my destination. And as if I didn't lose enough money in Vegas like a week ago, might as well hit it. Okay, I'm leaving the casino and I'm heading west to find a campground or somewhere to camp tonight. And I need to find a journal, so I'm gonna be looking for that. Okay, it's been a couple days since the last update. Not a lot happened. I went through Nebraska. Notes, Nebraska is long and flat and long. They also have these giant dragonflies that smack you in the face. But I finally made it to where things are starting to get pretty rad. I'm about to get my drone out. This is what I came out here for. This is quite incredible. Oh, okay. Last night, yesterday, it was hell. I rode like 400 miles to get to this campsite to find out that the bear are pretty bad there. They didn't recommend tent camping, so it was dark at that point. Had to turn around and ride through the canyon. Got rained on. Got so cold that my phone mount broke off my phone for my GPS, so I didn't have GPS. Got rained on. Get to this hotel, this next town that was an hour and a half away, to find out they didn't have any vacancies. Ended up staying at this campground here, hoping that the bears weren't bad here. But it was great. I got everything all set up. I chopped down a couple of little trees with my fixed blade knife and had a nice little fire. Yeah, this is what it's about. This is what I was after. Go through the hard shit and come out on top. It wasn't that bad. It rained last night. I did get a little wet. It got chilly, but fuck, it's fine. Good to go. On to the next. Moab. Wow, these roads are the gnarliest roads I've ever ridden on a motorcycle. Just look at this. Alright, I made it to Moab last night. I'm at my hotel, and check out this view. This is right out of the back door of the hotel. Man, it's amazing out here. Alright, so now I'm going to be going to Monument Valley, headed south to Arizona, and then on to Route 66 and back east. See you soon. Oh man, I went through it yesterday. I rode a long ways. Somewhere in Arizona. I'm going to go meet up with a buddy of mine, Shannon Campbell. See you soon. Look at this bike. Dude, this thing is just thrashed. I did some hard riding yesterday. I am officially ready to be home. Like, I wish I was there right now. Made it out to Shannon's place. Hooked me up with a sticker, but better than anything, a homemade burrito. I made it to Albuquerque, New Mexico today. Gonna Gonna really try to hammer out some drive time tomorrow. But I just can't get over how nasty this bike is. Like, damn, man. This old girl's went through it. Okay, at a hotel somewhere in Missouri. Today's the day. I think I'm about 8 hours from home. I should be able to make it today. Damn. I'm ready to be home, but it's so bittersweet. Like, part of me is, I did it, you know, and part of me is like kind of pissed on everybody else who said I couldn't do it or I wouldn't do it. But damn, like, it's over. I feel like that too. It's over. And I don't know how I feel about that yet. I'm coming home. Note to self. Next trip, bring fingernail clippers. That's disgusting, man. And a razor. That'd have been lovely.